Welcome to Unfold Stories. In this video we are going to talk about movie N, Return to the Blue Lagoon. In 1897, a ship finds a rowboat with a young couple dead and their son, Paddy, alive. A kind-hearted widow, Sarah Hargrave, adopts Paddy and names him Richard. When the ship is quarantined due to cholera, Sarah, Richard, and her daughter Lily are cast adrift. On their journey, they are stranded on an island where Sarah must teach the children survival skills. However, their companion, Kearney, becomes hostile and tries to harm the children. Sarah defends them by killing Kearney. Sarah and the children are pushed to a beautiful, uncharted island by huge waves. Sarah tries to survive with the children by hunting for food and fetching water. They find a bamboo house where Richard used to live with his parents. Sarah comforts Richard and promises to be his second mom. She lights a signal fire at night to be seen by a passing ship. Sarah hears a tribe drumming in another part of the island. 8 years later, Lily and Richard are accustomed to island life. Sarah teaches them about the human body, marriage, and the changes that come with adolescence. Lily and Richard venture out to sea, but their boat drifts away, putting them in danger from a shark. Richard saves the day with his quick thinking. The kids return to the island and Sarah reminds them of her two rules. The following day, Sarah teaches the children to sing in a storm. She seals the roof with thatch palm leaves, but her exposure to the rain causes her to contract pneumonia. Sarah, on her deathbed, spends her last moments with the children and promises to watch over them. She teaches them how to prepare her grave and, after her passing, they follow her instructions, placing a carved epitaph and flowers on her grave and reciting a prayer. As they grow into teenagers, they start to feel physical attraction towards each other and, one day, play an Easter egg hunting game. Richard intentionally lets Lily win and presents her with a pearl. Richard goes on to race a shark and declares himself the master of the reef. However, Lily teases him for his silly and dangerous venture. They fall on the sand and later notice changes in their bodies, indicating that they have become a man and woman. They end up fighting, with Richard running to the north side of the island, which their mother had forbidden. A worried Lily confides in her mother's grave and Richard overhears the entire conversation. As Richard embarks on a journey to the uncharted region of the island, he stumbles upon a clearing filled with skulls and snakes. Upon hearing the approach of the tribesmen, he camouflages himself with mud and lies still to conceal himself. During the night, Richard witnesses the white-painted tribesmen performing a sacrifice to the statue. The tribe leader made an offering to the statue as the tribe members carried torches. The ritual ended with one tribesman left behind to clean the statue. Taking the opportunity, Richard hastens back to his love, Lily. However, he was caught by the tribesman, who upon seeing Richard's defensive posture holding a spear, merely smiles and runs past him. Upon Richard's return to the beach, Lily, who had been worrying, greets him and helps wash the mud off. Richard shares his experience with Lily, who then vows never to fight again, and the two passionately kiss. Realizing the purity and specialness of their love, Richard and Lily decide to get married on Sarah's grave, exchanging vows and rings. They live happily as husband and wife for several months, until one morning, when they spot a ship and a smaller boat approaching the island. Upon using a telescope, they see 8 people, including a woman. The couple welcomes the strangers led by Captain Jacob Hilliard, who sought permission to refill their water supplies, as their ship had run out of fresh water. Captain Jacob introduced his daughter, Sylvia Hilliard, who took a liking to Richard despite knowing that he was married to Lily. The couple took the visitors to Sarah's grave and shared their knowledge. That evening, Lily cooked dinner for their guests. The next morning, Captain Jacob and Sylvia gifted them proper clothes, and Sylvia showed Lily her makeup kit and jewelry and suggested lightening her sun-tanned skin with lemon juice. The rest of the crew followed suit and filled their barrels with fresh water from the waterfall. That evening, Sylvia introduced them to the Spanish polka dance, teaching Richard first. Lily felt extremely jealous as they danced together. That evening, Lily confronted Richard about his fascination with Sylvia's ways. To get his attention, Lily used Sylvia's makeup the next morning, which Richard found ridiculous and asked her to remove. Richard left to teach Sylvia how to fish, but Sylvia made advances towards him, invalidating his marriage to Lily. Richard, loyal to his wife, rejected her advances and left her on the boat. Quinlan threatened her to give him the pearl, which was back in the hut. Upon obtaining the precious gemstone, Quinlan attempted to take advantage of Lily, but Richard arrived just in time to stop him. Quinlan shot at Richard but missed, and in the scuffle, Quinlan grabbed the rifle and used it to choke Richard out. The captain and his crew tried to stop Quinlan, but he overpowered one of the crew members and chased Richard into the sea. Determined, Quinlan tried to swim after Richard, but was eaten by the shark in the reef. Upon his return to the island, Richard informed Lily that the captain had ordered them to leave at first light. Lily, who was pregnant, preferred to raise their child on the island where there was no violence and no guns. Richard agreed to the plan, and the ship set sail without them. A few months later, Lily gave birth. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.